Guys, it's Siobhan the Dragon, and welcome to another Wednesday relationship advice segment. So, let's get to it. I have a story here from a lady, and let's read this together. Dear Dragon, I'm a good woman. I work, come home, cook tasty meals, clean, kind, funny, affectionate, goal and family orientated, conservative, etc. But I'm unlucky in love. I'm tired of pouring myself in relationships and getting hurt. My ex was married overseas and I found out after 2 years. This traumatized me. I feel so lonely I'm starting to think my life has no meaning anymore. I'm 38 years old now and I've lost hope. All I want to feel loved, protected, and even get married. I just want love, and apparently no one believes in love anymore. I feel like I was born in the wrong generation, and this is making me depressed. First thing I want to say is that I understand that yes, dating is more difficult in today's day and age than it was 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. So it's definitely much more difficult than it is. And so it's much more difficult to find a genuine person, a person that will genuinely like you for the person that you are, a person that will genuinely be the person that he says he is or she says she is. It's definitely more difficult. With that being said, with that being said, I've got two pieces of advice for you. The first piece of advice is, why do you need a relationship? It's a question, right? Why do you need a relationship? Do you need a relationship or do you want a relationship? Because here's the thing, you should be okay with being on your own. If you are not okay with being on your own, you could meet somebody that's the wrong person and that person can take advantage of you. This is a cruel world we live in. There are men and women that will take advantage of desperate guys and girls. That's the first thing. Um, so um, my friend who is a marriage counselor always tells me this. She says, healthy singles make healthy relationships. So when you're single, try and be as happy as you can within yourself, with yourself. Um, you do this by every day living out your purpose, focusing on your purpose, zoning in on your purpose, your mission in life, trying to be better than you were the day before and the month before and the year before, trying to bring change in your life, but also change into your community's life. And I know you're a good person. From what I'm reading, I'm assuming you're a good person, right? Um, but you have a lot to give. So you don't have to necessarily give that to a relationship. You can give that to your job, you can give that to your friends, you can give that to your family, you can give that to your community. Go out there. You have a lot of love to give. So give the love to others and be happy in this current moment. You've got to be so happy within yourself that whether the right relationship comes or it doesn't come, you got to be happy. The other thing is, uh, what's meant for you cannot be stopped. What's not meant for you will always be stopped. So if it's meant for you if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. It doesn't matter when it's going to happen. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. As simple as that. For some people, it happens later. For some people, it happens way later. So remember that. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Enjoy your life. Live your life to the fullest. Give it to your best shot. The second thing is, and now this is a piece of advice, right? Because you had a traumatic experience with the relationship. I know how that feels. Um, you had a bad relationship. The person wasn't who he said he was. He lied to you, manipulated you, whatever. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's terrible. But there are good men out there. There are great men out there. Men that will make good husbands and good fathers to your future children. Men that will take care of you. Men that will love you and cherish you. You just sometimes, maybe, it seems to me from the failed relationships you've had, that maybe there's a habit of falling for the wrong men. Now, in order to stop falling for the wrong men, you need to know what the right men are and what the wrong men are. So, my friend said this. He said that if you want a good relationship, you write down what do you want in a relationship. So, you write down, okay, you write down a list of things you want in a person. So there's two ways you can do this, right? And I think the best way of doing this is you write down your non-negotiables, your red flags, your top 10. You write down a list of all the red flags you can think about in a person, the things that are non-negotiable, and then you write down a list of all the green flags that you want in a person. Think about this as character traits, not as the way the person looks. So, I want a person that's kind. I want a person that's sweet. I want a person that's a man that has a masculine attitude, etc., etc. Then you can say, okay, I don't want a person that drinks. I don't want a person that goes out clubbing or drinking a lot. I don't want a person that likes female attention, that thrives, that really craves female attention. So there's certain things you write on a list of everything you don't want, and you write on a list of what you want. And then you pick out the top 10 from there. Then you're going to say, okay, you know what? This is the type of person that I want, their looks, right? So you have a list of their looks, you have a list of their character traits, but I think that women especially always think about the way the man looks and the way the man makes them feel. Whereas guys look for a woman, guys that are more maybe that understand things, look for a woman that truly likes them and truly takes care of them. Same for a woman. A woman that knows what she wants will be able to filter through. So if you know what you want in a guy, you'll be able to filter through the things that you don't want in a guy. So I remember before I had, my standards were quite low. My standards were like, she just needs to be hot. But later on, I realized, okay, you know what? Just because a person is beautiful doesn't mean that they have the ability to give you a satisfying relationship. So I started changing my list up a little bit. And now my standards are very high to where only a very specific type of woman can meet it. And so the same should go for you. Make your standards high, because if your standards are, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything. So have your standards high. You'll be able to filter through the right man. And yeah, just be happy within yourself. Know what you're looking for. And work on your purpose and work on yourself. When the right man comes, you'll know it after evaluating him, after setting his standards. And take your time. When you meet a person, take your time. Don't rush. Don't fall into the trap of, oh, I like this person, he likes me back. Don't fall into that. Always evaluate their characters. See who they are. See the person that they are. See how this person treats you over a long period of time. Because A person can always fake who they are for the first 90 days of a relationship. So after that, you get to see the real person. So don't listen to the butterflies or the fireworks. Try to evaluate the person for who they really are. So that was my relationship advice. I hope this helped. If you guys have any other comments for our person here, let her know below in the comments. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.